Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing the Goodreads tag, and this was a tag created by Spiral Bookmark, and I was tagged forever ago by Kimberly's Book Nook. So I will link both of their videos down below as always if you'd like to go watch those. So Kimberly actually tagged me about a month and a half ago to do this tag, and I believe that I filmed it like the day of or the day after that she tagged me, but it's been so long since then, it's completely out of date. I haven't gotten around to editing or uploading any of the footage yet, so I thought I would go ahead and just refilm and make an up-to-date tag video thing. Question number 1 is, what was the last book that you marked as read? And that was Emma by Jane Austen. I actually just finished this a couple of hours ago, and this is a reread for me. I read it back in high school for fun, and this time I read it for a Jane Austen course that I'm taking this semester, and it's okay, not my favorite Austen, and I believe I gave it 3 stars. Question number 2 is, what are the books that are on your currently reading list? And currently I'm reading Mansfield Park by Jane Austen, which I actually haven't technically started. I read like the first paragraph and then had to leave. So yeah, I'm technically reading this for a different course. And I'm also reading The Body Finder by Kimberly Durting. This is a young adult kind of thriller, I would say, or suspense, and it's really good so far. Super creepy, super appropriate for being near Halloween, and I'm really enjoying this so far. Question number 3 is, what is the last book that you marked as to read? And I believe, looking at my Goodreads, it was Going Vintage by Lindsay Levitt, and I've just heard amazing things about this book on BookTube. I'm trying to get a little bit more into contemporary because I've just kind of been very biased against it, so I figured what better way to do that than read things that a lot of people have been enjoying. Question number 4 is, what book do you plan on reading next? And for school, I will be reading Persuasion by Jane Austen because I'm reading a lot of Austen this semester. I'm taking a class on it, like I mentioned, and then I'm reading it for another class as well, so Persuasion. But then for fun, or for choice, I'm also going to be hoping to read soon, Anatomy of a Boyfriend by Darius Snedowski, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and I was recently sent this one for review. Question number 5 is, do you use their star rating system? And yes, I do. I actually really enjoy using the 5 stars. And if you would like to know how I use them, I will link a video, actually on my face right now, I will link it on my face and down below, a video that I did a while back about how I rate books. Question number 6 is, are you doing a 2013 reading challenge? And I am. I'm doing the 50 book reading challenge, and according to Goodreads right now, I'm at 37 books out of 50, which means I am 8 books behind schedule. But, you know, that's actually ridiculously good for me. Last year, I think I only read a total of 21 books, so I passed that, and that makes me happy. Question number 7 is, do you have a wish list? And I don't actually have a wish list on Goodreads. I tend to wish list things on Amazon because that's where I buy a lot of my books, so what the heck, I'll go ahead and link that down below too if you'd like to see what books are on my wish list. Question number 8 is, what book do you want to buy next? And I'm not entirely sure, but I did mention that I'm reading The Body Finder, and I'm really loving it, and I know there are 3 other books in this series, and I actually just found the next 2 on Book Outlet or bookcloseouts.com for super ridiculously cheap, and I put them on my shopping cart, but they, for some reason, won't let me check out, so hopefully those will be the next books that I'm buying. Question number 9 is, do you have any favorite quotes, and if so, would you like to share them? And seeing as this has been a very Jane Austen themed video, I thought I would go ahead and share a Jane Austen related quote. In vain I have struggled. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you. When I first started reading Austen, I loved that quote because to me it represented all things gushy and romantic, and I just loved it. But now that I've kind of actually been studying Austen, I also think it's really interesting that if you think about it, it's kind of a backhanded compliment. So I think it really epitomizes Jane Austen's writing. It's both romantic and incredibly multi-layered. Question number 10 is, who are your favorite authors? And according to Goodreads, I'm looking at my Goodreads here, my favorite authors are J.R.R. Tolkien, Jane Austen, John Flanagan, Jhumpa Lahiri, and Cornelia Funk. And I do like other authors as well, but those are the only ones that I've happened to favorite here on Goodreads. Question number 11 is, have you joined any groups? And I haven't actually, though I'm pretty sure there's a booktube group somewhere on Goodreads that I probably should be a member of by now. And question number 12 is, are there any questions that you would like to add to this tag? And actually, I'm going to go ahead and ask the question, what do you guys do about multiple reviews? I mean, if you review something on Goodreads, do you then go ahead and make a video review of that, or vice versa? So that is the tag, and I know this is a pretty old tag, so I won't tag anybody, but if you haven't gotten to do it, go ahead and take a chance. Go ahead and film this video. I'm feeling rambly today. Alright, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope it is less gloomy wherever you are than it is here, and I will see you next time. Bye! My uncle's going up the attic stairs. It's really loud.